Your Storm Tracker team forecast with meteorologist Alex Noel.
Good evening, everyone. Taking a look at your live Viper radar. Not much track across the region as of this hour. This was to be expected. A tale as long as summer is. We have seen a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms during the peak heating hours of the day, but since it's now sunset and afterwards, there's not a lot of energy for those thunderstorms to develop and thrive off on. Thus, no activity to track for the rest of the night and evening, at least until the sunrise happens tomorrow morning. Current temperatures, we're well into the upper 70s and lower 80s. This is where we are typically in the early morning hours of the day and where we have been for the past few nights. So we're having a jump start per se. And our overnight lows may be a smidge cooler than they have been for the past few nights, especially in our very southern counties of Mississippi where they're in the upper 60s. What you're seeing here are your potential overnight lows. The further south you go, the closer to the Gulf Coast you are, you're going to have warmer dew point temperatures and thus warmer overnight lows. That said, this is one of the coolest temperatures we have seen in quite a while. Satellite radar shows the southward progression of all the activity, the limited activity that we had today. And in general, most of the rainfall in the United States that happened, at least along the Gulf Coast, was in Florida. So we really dodged a lot of it today, and our stalling frontal boundary stayed south of the coastline, which is what we were expecting to occur, and it's why our rain chances were so slim to none in the first place. But speaking about this boundary, a weak surface low has churned up, and this is going to bring back moisture from the Gulf into the lower levels of the atmosphere. But again, it's very shallow and very weak as it kind of moves out. I took it away for just a moment. You can still see that it's going to do its job and bring moisture to the atmosphere, and thus more showers and thunderstorms are expected for tomorrow earlier in the evening, not so much the afternoon. This will again dissipate just as it did today, and a rinse and repeat forecast starts in the afternoon hours on Tuesday, developing more so as this boundary lifts further north. You can see the difference between the little blue lines here and the red lines from the south. This line right here is that boundary that we were just discussing, and as it lifts upward, well, your storm and shower chances do as well into our area. So keep the rain gear nearby. You are not guaranteed to need it, but it's summertime. Things could change rather quickly, especially as we heat up through the next few days. Speaking of the heat, tonight overnight lows are only in the mid-70s for most areas. Tomorrow daytime highs are back into mid-90s. But if you don't have the rainfall, you could see slightly warmer. If you do, your temperatures will drop a bit quicker. Through the next 7 days, we're seeing rather seasonal temperatures. Now, we could definitely see much warmer if it weren't for the rainfall. A weak boundary per se will pass mid to late this upcoming week, increasing those rain chances. Daytime highs are in the low to mid 90s with overnight lows square in the mid 70s. Reggie, back to you.